everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're having a wonderful day. It is currently Monday morning with me. I've just made myself a coffee. Well, I say I've just made myself a coffee. I've just run down to Tesco to get milk for my coffee, and even though you're about to see that it's very much my day-to-day, it's also very much not my day-to-day because as I got in the car, typical Monday morning thing, I shut my foot in the door. Don't ask me how, don't ask me why. I'm hoping it's not going to bruise. Luckily it wasn't like a big slam. Sound effects. Also, if you can hear any growling in the back, my lovely cat Jeffrey is in the house, and so is my other cat Gigi, and Jeffrey hates Gigi. Gigi doesn't hate Jeffrey, but Jeffrey hates Gigi, and Gigi's just had her, well, she was spayed last week. It's been a week today. If you saw my other video and I was saying I don't know if she's already pregnant, she wasn't already pregnant and she managed to get spayed, which was fantastic. So she has another 2 days in the house in recovery, so she's always in. Jeffrey's just come in for his breakfast and he's very unhappy about it. Anyway, enough rambling, because as we all know, I am the queen of rambling. Today's video is going to be a really chilled, fun one. I know they're all seeming a little bit chilled and fun at the moment, and I know I'm kind of describing all of them as that at the moment, but I just feel with the winter there's not anything too inspiring going on. You know, it's quite difficult to think of new things when it's for a reason cold outside. So I'm just running you through like my everyday days in the life routines with Ringo. So we're going obviously up to see Ringo in a little while, of which I will give you a Ringo update when we are with him. I'm hoping it's not going to rain and I can pop my camera back on the fence in the field. But I've been rambling again, obviously. I have a very special unboxing to share with you guys today. This is not sponsored, well, this part of the video isn't sponsored. I don't have to share this on YouTube, but these are gifted / previously paid partnershipped items. I'm going to have to go and sort my cat out. Sorry about that, guys. I've had to shut all the cat flaps up, and I couldn't just shut the cat flaps. I've had to literally board them up with cardboard because when my cats want to go out, they want to go out, and he's just broken off the cardboard, so I've just had to let him out the door. So yes, as I was saying, this is like a previously paid partnership for modelling for this brand last year, and they basically said, we are happy to either pay you or you can have a pair of boots, and I was in need of a new pair of boots and I decided to go for the boot option. They arrived this morning. I had no idea really what they were going to look like either. I knew what the style was. It's a new style from Joshua Jones, and so yeah, I knew, they told me obviously that there was a new style out that I was allowed to have and I could choose any colours I wanted and kind of design them however I wanted. However, I didn't obviously see the design until it's been put into the boot, and it's arrived today and they are so beautiful. So I have already unboxed them and taken everything out the box that I've received today. I did the full unboxing over on my Instagram, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram if you haven't, because a lot goes on over there that you may miss on YouTube. Otherwise, it's at Scarlet Martin __, so 2 underscores after Martin. So, oh my god, I need to take a breath. What is wrong with me today? It's Monday morning. Why have I got this much energy? I haven't even sipped my coffee yet. Also, if anyone's wondering where this is from, I haven't gone down to Starbucks today. These are the reusable cups and they're about £1, so I have all my at-home coffees in them and I just feel a little bit more bougie. So I'm going to start off with the boots. They have sent me 3 other products as well, which I'm due to model again next week. That's some of their new collection bits that have just come out, but I'll show you my boots first. Are we ready? So these are my new boots. Obviously I have 2 of them, but I don't want to put the other one on the table because I'm a little bit superstitious and don't want bad luck, because life's just going really well for me at the moment. So where I can avoid it, I will. So these, oh my god, I'm obsessed. I feel like they're called the Juliet. I will just actually search what they're called so you guys can know the style before I continue rambling on about them. So I was nearly right, as after looking on the Joshua Jones Instagram, they're not the Juliet, these are the Julia boots. So I've gone for mine in black. I also had the additional stitching at the front, the like lace stitching, whatever it's called. And I also had the toe cap included as well because I really like that effect. I have the kind of shiny croc leather at the top, diamante under here. They fit like a glove. They don't feel like the kind of boot that needs like working in. It's a really nice soft and kind of squishy leather, if that makes sense. They've also got the elastic thingy here, so if I do put a couple of pounds on next Christmas, as we all do, or if we end up going into another lockdown, and we all end up putting a few pounds on in lockdowns, they're still going to fit. And I am over the moon with these boots. These are gorgeous. They're part of the Donadio range as opposed to the De Niro. So Joshua Jones, if you don't know, do the De Niro boots, and they also do the Donadio? I think it's Donadio. My other boots are also Donadio boots. They're also from Joshua Jones. I've owned them. They were bought as well, and I bought them personally, and I have owned them now for 5 or 6 years, and they still look as brand new as the day I bought them. They are still the comfiest, most glamorous, most beautiful boots. So if you are looking at buying boots, this isn't a sponsored thing whatsoever. I was obviously very lucky to receive these, but I was going to buy a new pair anyway. I would always go Joshua Jones. I know shorter people struggle as well to find boots that aren't, that aren't too high on their leg and uncomfortable at the back of the leg. These are measured completely to your leg personally, so everything is fully bespoke. The delivery time is quite a while because they do come from Italy and they are completely handmade. And I think I've been waiting for about 3 months for these, maybe a little bit longer. I'd say about 12 weeks actually. And they're worth the wait. I cannot wait to wear them at competitions this summer. I've got a little exciting update to come, but I'm going to save that until I'm with Ringo. But yeah, oh my God, I'm fully obsessed. So thank you so much, Joshua Jones, if you're watching this, for sending me these beautiful boots. Modelling for you is always an absolute pleasure, and oh my God, to receive these for doing so is just a bit of an honour, so thank you so much. And then we have more Joshua Jones goodies. So I'll start off with this one first. This is a saddle pad bag. How cool is this? So whether you are wanting to, store all of your saddle pads together and not have them here, there and everywhere, or, you're travelling, you're competing, you're doing whatever, you can have them all in one place. This is going to be especially good, I think, for white saddle pads when you're competing and keeping them super clean and away from dirty tack and horses. Well, not that your saddle or horse should be dirty when you go to a show, but you know what it's like with dust and saddle cleaner and things like that. Everything ends up getting marked. Even on the cleanest of days, I come back with marks on my white joppers, so at least my saddle pad will hopefully remain undirted. And then another new product that Joshua Jones has recently released is their Grooming Kit Bag. This is gorgeous. Let me undo it. It'll be quite quick, because I've got a toastie for my lunch in the oven before I head to the yard, and it's been in there for a while because I've been rambling for a while. So, inside this bag, there is another bag, which I'll show you guys in a second. We have 100 compartments. Well, maybe not 100. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 11 compartments. Oh, is that coming up too dark on that? I'm hoping you guys can see. I'm looking at my viewfinder and it's kind of coming up quite dark. Is there a way of me being able to lighten it up? Potentially not. But all of the little compartments are on Velcro, so if you wanted a bigger size compartment, smaller size, take a few out, etc., etc., you can. There is also a front and back zipper to keep things away from the horsey side of the area if you wanted to put your phone in, keys, prize money, etc. There's also a little mesh bag up here as well. This is the perfect thing for spare gloves and whatever. Really easy to see, really easy to find. And then there's another little storage zip compartment at the back as well. And this is detachable as well. It's a little bit obsessed. It's obviously going to match my boot bag and now my saddle bag. And then there's also this. And this is the boot care bag. Super cute, little Joshua Jones emblem on the front as well. And then in here I have a dust cloth, or polish cloth. We have black shoe polish, natural shoe polish. Oh, just hit my nose. A small bristle brush. This one's got a little bit more of a stiff brush to it. It's going to be good at getting dirt out of the soles. And then we have a soft bristle brush. Super, super gorgeous. Super, super cute. Really easy to be able to keep all of my shoe polishes and shoe shines, etc. in one place, but in a really, really lovely bag as well. And this will also double up as such a lovely makeup, cosmetic, shower bag, etc. for when you're travelling, going on a holiday. I would definitely be doubling this up and not just keeping it for shoe polish and things like that. So thank you so much, Joshua Jones. If you guys would like to shop anything that I've shown today, they have loads of different styles of boots as well, by the way. They've got something for everyone: showing, dressage, show jumping. They've got American style, Western boots. They've literally got everything: trainers, belts, you name it, Joshua Jones have it. They have a really good mixture of prices as well. They start off, I think, at around £200. I might be wrong there, this is with their boots, and then they go up from there. So there really is something for everybody, and I feel like they're the most, for me personally, this is speaking from experience, this isn't just speaking because I am working with them over on my Instagram account, it's nothing to do with this. I feel like they're an incredible investment. So the boots that I wear at the moment were actually at the higher end of the money scale. I treated myself to them. They were kind of like a part Christmas present, and I went full glam with them. They are very out there. They probably aren't to everybody's taste, but I've owned them, as I say, for nearly 6 years, and they are in as good a condition as the day I bought them. I probably don't even look after them as well as I should. They are in a boot bag, but I polish them probably once every 6 months, which I should do more of. However, the boots are still perfect. I've literally had no issues with them. They still fit me perfectly. They've never caused me any blisters or any sores, etc. And I would just say, you know, even just for the pure convenience of being able to have your your very own measurements and have your own bespoke pair of boots made for you, it's just, you know, you can then guarantee that they're going to fit, they're going to, you know, look amazing on you. They have a little store that you can go in, and it's in Wimborne. It's near Wimborne in Dorset, and you can go on in there. You can have a good look at their boots. They've got like a showroom rather than a store, sorry. And it's a really, really lovely experience. It's a lovely shopping experience with them. You know, before I modelled for them years and years ago, I was a customer, and I had a really, really great experience with them. And I'm speaking personally, not trying to shove a brand down your throat or anything. I'm just saying, you know, if you are looking for boots, that's where I go and where I will continue to go. So I hope that helps. And on that note, I'm going to have my coffee. I'm going to go and save my toastie from the grill/oven. I'm going to eat it. And on that note then, guys, I will see you at the stables. So guys, the girls have new methods of transport. Oh, Bridget's currently digging hers up. There used to be in a little cage in the boot, but I quite like having my boot like for storage and being able to keep my boots and things in there. So I bought these off of Amazon. They were £15 each, and I've got their little fluffy anxiety reducing baskets in there. They could probably fit both of them in one, but it's quite nice having them in separate. And then by the time I finish riding, they have kind of moved into one together, but while we travel they do stay in their own little one with their little seatbelts on, don't you, Naganu? Hey Bridge, why do you look like trouble today? Why do you look like trouble? Naganu looks like she's being a good girl as per usual, and this one looks like she's about to start a riot. Hey Bridge, you know who's naughty? She's the naughty one. We can see that she's the naughty one, can't we? We can see which one's the angel, which one's not. She go to the horses. Go see Ringo. And then walkies after. Walkies. Walkies. Oh, the tail wagon. I've also just chucked on my Lemure fleece over the top because I do get hot once I ride, but going and getting him in from the field I do get pretty chilly, so we're all layered up today. We've got 3 layers on. God, it's so hard walking without the gimbal, without it being really wobbly. And I haven't got my gimbal today because it's just me and I can't film myself on the gimbal. It's someone else who's got to like be holding it, if that makes sense. But it's so hard to walk without being like literally like this. Hi, handsome though. Here he is, everybody. Mr. Ringo Head on a Monday afternoon. Oh, he's smelling his own poo. That's nice. Hi, gorgeous. Oh, ho, ho, ho. What's that face for then? You got mud on your actual face. How have you managed that? Hey. Oh, you've got a lot of money. You had a good roll today. Oh dear. Bit of a bite. What's happened today then? Hey. What's causing the anxiety? So everyone, right, you're going to be really impatient and get really bored, so I'm not going to put your head collar on because otherwise you're going to be a pain in the butt, so you can just do your thing. So, actually you need to come here because we've got some information that even Ringo doesn't know just yet. I'm going to put something down there for a minute. We've booked our first competition, one of 2022, but our first competition in 4 years. So we have a month to get ready. It's in the middle of March. It's a dressage. We've gone affiliated. We're going affiliated and kind of going straight in the deep end. Oh my god, that was real licky slobber. Because we're going affiliated. We're doing PD. 2 dressage tests. I've booked us in for 2 novices. I think it's novice 24 and novice 38. I might be wrong there though, but I think it's those 2 novices. And I've done that just so we're not overwhelmed. He is going a lot better than a novice at the moment, and we're training a lot higher at home. But it's our first competition in 4 years. I don't want any pressure. I want to try and remember my tests if I can. I'm probably going to have some call them out because I'm out of practice. But that is the plan. We have. He's kissing all over. If that turns into a love bite, Mummy won't be happy. First competition book. Yeah. But we're doing it affiliated. Someone said to me the other day, why didn't you do like unaffiliated just to, you know, get out there, no pressure, etc, etc. But with him being a stallion, I've got to be a little bit more careful and kind of watch loose horses and kids running around and whatever, and it's a little bit more up together. I mean, you know, you do still get people falling off and whatever, but you know, I just think you've got to be extra careful with the stallion and, you know, protect yourself. He's currently got my jacket. Current situation. You've got like ADHD, you can't just sit still for 2 seconds. So yeah, so that's our little update. Oh, he's going to pick up his own head collar now. He's literally got it. Stand back so we can see them, pick it up. Oh, he's got the whole thing, let me show you. Isn't that nice? Oh, he's so weird. So yeah, we've got first competition booked. That's in a month's time, as I say. 2 novice tests. And then I'm just going to see how they go so yeah, we're going to see how they go before booking the next one. So I'm going to try and get a dressage lesson away from home in first, just to one, get him out, and 2, have someone to kind of run through my tests. It's not going to be long until the dressage arena here is like set up and ready, but it won't be ready before our show. So I kind of need somewhere, you know, without jumps, all the markers out and up and about, so that I can, you know, get a really good feel for where I'm going in my test. So I'm going to try and find an instructor that's not too far away, that isn't too expensive, and can just, you know, give us some tips and tricks beforehand, run through our test, and, you know, fine tune some little bits and pieces, and also get him practicing out first. Also, his cough is gone. He's no longer got his cough. I mean, he has a little bit of a cough and splutter when I first jump on, but you know, nothing out of the ordinary. Actually, you're not going to continue eating that because you're literally going to chomp through it. So he's just such a pain. Don't you dare go on that camera. Come on, you're going back now. Come on, go backwards. So yeah, that is like the plan of the month. I'm obviously going to be filming our competition, won't we? Even if it goes wrong, it's going to be vlogged. Even if it's like Scarlet died at dressage on the top of the vlog, it's still going to be on video, so you guys won't miss out. And it's also just really fun to watch those vlogs back. And I think actually, even like when I have my lessons, I've got so much hair in my mouth right now. Even when I have my lessons and they're filmed, it's actually really good to watch them back, and I can see my mistakes and actually learn a lot from them. So even if you know, I feel like actually vlogging is a really good thing, and I feel like even if you're at home just training, you know, you're not on YouTube, if you can find someone to film you or film your lessons or film parts of it, you really actually learn a lot. One, watching it back and re-listening to it, because sometimes it takes, you know, a couple of times for things to sink in, and then you're watching it and like you're kind of watching the criticism, or you know, what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Why are you such a pain in the butt? So yeah, I do actually really recommend like filming and, you know, watching things back quite a lot. It's pretty cold. I'm trying to think what else we've got to update you on. I had a few things. He's had a stud muffin sponsorship. You might have seen that on. Stop biting my jacket. You might have seen that on Instagram. His favourite thing in the world is eating my clothing. Okay guys, so he's all ready to go. So it's Joshua Jones' saddle pad today. I can't be too talkative on this vlog today because it's really busy here today and there's people everywhere and it's really noisy. But he's all ready, everyone, and I've taken his flats out because they need redoing in a minute, so I'll redo those when we go back in. But look how well this is growing now. Like it's nearly so close to sitting down. The stalk was a little bit spiky, but it shouldn't be long till that's got a little, like enough weight to then fall down with the rest of it. I took a little bit of length off the other day, but I've got to be careful about not taking too much length off and too much weight off, because otherwise it does flip on back over the other side. Oh, he's whinnying at everybody on the horse walker. Oh, they're your friends. So yeah, we're all ready to go, ready to jump on, and he's just such a smart, handsome boy. We love him. Okay guys, so we're on and we're having a really nice stretch. I always start Ringo's sessions off with at least a 10-minute stretch at the beginning. We do 5 minutes of walk on a long rein, 5 minutes of trot, a little bit of canter, and then I pick him up. He's pretty good on his free walk on a long rein. He kind of puts himself on a stretch, as we can see. I'm not really trying at all here. He loves his stretchy sessions. Free walk on a long rein is definitely his best movement as such, unless we get to a competition, of which on a long rein he loses concentration, loses straightness, ends up all over the straight with his head in the air because he's looking at everything else going on around him and, you know, not concentrating on what he should be doing. But at home it's his absolute best. He's got the most amazing walk and he loves a stretch, so it is a bit of a shame because obviously it's double marks in dressage, the free walk, but it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. We're not going over the fillers, darling, so if we could turn, that would be wonderful. But yeah, we are just going to have a little bit of a stretch and warm up before I start. I'm not on my camera right now, I'm on my phone, so I'm hoping you guys can hear me above the wind because it is a little bit windy today. I'm going to put my headphones on. I've just started riding to music actually. I should be turning you around, but I'm probably going to look like a bit of an egg on my phone camera. I don't listen to anything fancy. I just put Hot Hits UK on Spotify, and it's quite nice just riding to a nice rhythm, you know. Well, maybe I don't look like too much of an egg. So yeah, we're just going to get going now and continue. Oh, probably fell on over. He keeps falling over. He doesn't pick his feet up on a free walk. He also does that in a competition as well. He kind of just goes along like this. So yeah, we're going to get going now. I don't look like too much of an egg. We're just walking around, having a little stretch. I don't know if I ran you through my outfit of the day, but I'm in horse gloss leggings. I'm in the Kylie leggings in black. I'm in the Aqua L plum base layer, and I'm in the Carl Hester and Holland Cooper collaboration gilet, which is my all-time favourite gilet of all time. Does that make sense? So yeah, we're just going to get going now, put the music on, and I will see you guys when we're done. There he is. So guys, Ringo stretches so good that I don't even need to hold my reins, and we stretch. He just loves it. I think we're going to go into this corner now. Are we going to turn? Are you going to turn for me without my reins? Oh, good boy. That's clever. I didn't think we could turn without guidance, but we can turn without guidance. Well, hey! Bless him. He's an angel. Would anybody actually think he's a stallion? Literally, no cares in the world. It's windy, it's cold, there's lots going on today. No cares. No cares. Right, music time. Okay guys, so Ringo knows after he gets ridden, he gets 2 stuff muffins, but first he's got to do his stretches. I'm hoping you guys can see it right, because I'm on my tripod. So we stretch, or we try to stretch. We usually go around a bit first and dance. Stretching here. Oh, that was a pick. And here. So you come through this, and then you get this one. Yeah. So that's on here. That's the first one. And then I try and get the rail out the way there. And this time, no, we've got to do stretches for it. Let's stand for it. There we go. This way. And then up. And we go, you sweetie. He was such a good boy, everyone. He was still doing his fine changes perfectly. Some of them are less fluent than others, but we're just training, and he's being an angel with his training. Every time he finishes, he knows he gets stub muffins. He'll just straight in that box for the side where they're kept. He loves his stub muffins. He loves his stub muffins more than anything else. No, he's going to hit me in the boob. I'm not going to have any more stub muffins. No, you're not. I've had 3 now. I've had 3 stub muffins. I'm going to my bands tomorrow. What jacket did I put this in? I can't even remember. I'm thinking go back out anymore because you don't have it anymore. Yeah. Ooh, I'm trying to be sweet. Yes. I'm sugarcoat it. We had 2 lemons the other day. He got his head stuck in the bag and wouldn't come out, so I think we had about 20. Not many today. No? Oh, you tired. 4 consecutive yawns. Hello guys, so I'm just about to leave the yard. I'm not sure where the best lighting is. We'll have to just play with it being here because I can rest my arm at the same time. So Ringo was amazing today. I'm probably going to have to leave this vlog here. It's just really hard, I'm finding at the moment, filming when the weather's like, ugh, you know what I mean, like it's just grey, and then filming on my own. However, you might have seen, if you saw my last jumping video, my brother's girlfriend Tony is around this week, so hopefully she'll help me film on Wednesday. And what I'm planning on doing on Wednesday is just filming our like training routine at the moment, so we'll just, you know, we'll see how that goes and see how, so yeah, you know, we'll see how that goes. Hopefully that will happen, so that'll hopefully be Saturday's video is like our updated training routine, and just seeing how Ringo's going, because he's going amazingly at the moment. And it was actually quite funny because, oh, I keep looking at my viewfinder, I should be looking here, sorry guys. I didn't actually realise anybody was watching us today, and I just untacked Ringo, and Mark, who is our show jumping trainer, who also owns and runs the yard with his wife Claire, he just came up to me and said, oh my goodness, those flying changes were amazing. And I said, oh, were they? Because obviously, you know, Ringo and I are just practising. I've never taught a horse to flying change before, and I've only ever ridden one flying change on a different horse, like, in my life, which you'd have seen over Christmas time if you were here during Vlogmas. I had, like, a schoolmaster lesson, but I haven't ever, like, I've never learned how to do it. I was just told one day to put my leg back on this big horse, and that horse knew what to do, so... We've just been like, we're just playing around with it, like we're just trying. We haven't like learnt like how to do it. So then for somebody to like come up to us and say we're doing an amazing job it's like a really nice pat on the back, to be honest, because because I've not learnt, and you don't know what they look like from the ground, do you? So yeah, we've just, I mean, I just said, you know, Ringo and I have only been playing, and Mark said, oh, you've obviously taught horses before, like you ride them really, really well, and you know to keep them collected and whatever. And I was like, nope. Nope, I'm just, you know, just having a go, having a play. So yeah, that was really, really nice. But yeah, he's going amazingly at the moment, so... Oh, I'm really looking forward to competing. It's been a long time coming, like a long time of me going, I'm going to book a competition, and then never doing it, for one reason or another. Usually I'm just like, I don't know, I'm a bit of a perfectionist, and I want it to be going amazingly at home, and I feel like I always want to be training a level ahead to what I want to be competing at. I don't want to go back into prelims and things like we've done that years and years ago, and you know, we're training really, really hard, so I wanted to make sure that we could go in and smash a novice, and obviously he's going to be a little bit more bright. He's not been, you know, competing in 4 years. So I don't want to be doing anything like megally complicated. Excuse my dog shaking in the background. But yeah, I mean, I would probably say we're training at the topper end at the moment of elementary. We're just getting everything together. Like even his shoulder ins at the moment are really, really good, and he's not just, you know, he's not just got a bend to the inside. His shoulders are actually off the track and his bum's still on it. Like he's getting a lot more bendy and a lot more kind of flexible and through. Oh my God, my dogs are making a lot of racket. That's Bridget redigging her basket up. So yeah, we're ready to compete now. You know when you know, and I just think it's all really, really good. It's all really exciting. I'm going to have an amazing summer this year with Ringo. I don't want a boyfriend. I don't want to get into relationships. I just want, like this whole year, I just want to be focusing on myself and on my horse and smashing it both in business and smashing it with, you know, competing, and just not even competing, because it's not all about competing. It's just about having fun and loving life. And that is what the year of 2022 is for me. I'm going to be turning 24 in March. March 24th is my birthday. So I'm going to be turning 24, and I just think, you know, in a few years' time, I mean, you know, there's no pressure on women to get married and stuff like that anyway, but, you know, in 2 or 3 years' time, I'm going to be at that age where I'm probably going to be wanting to, you know, settle down and maybe meet a husband or, you know, whatever. So I just think, you know, I'm not going to get this time in my life again where I've got all of my ducks in a row and I've got my life together, and, like, you know, I'm on a really, really good road, and I don't want a man to interfere with that, and, you know, I just really want to now, you know, focus on myself myself, focus on my horse, and, you know, not worry about anything else. And so that's like my plan at the moment. So, you know, it's a straight road ahead, and I'm never going to get this time again to be young, to be mature, to be, you know, with my head screwed on and knowing what I want. And I'm very lucky to be this young and know exactly what I want in my life, and, you know, be willing to work for it. And, you know, I'm in a really, really motivated and inspired headspace at the moment, and this is my year. I'm gonna grab this year, as they say, by the balls, and yeah, 2022 is the year that I get what I want, and I make my way to getting what I want. I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna work for it, and it is gonna happen. So thanks for hearing my TED talk. Have a great day. But anyway, guys, I am going to leave this video here. I hope it wasn't too boring. Saturday videos are like my most fun, I would say. And then like the midweek ones are like days in the life and like easy watching. So I do hope you still enjoy these midweek ones. I think it's really important for me to just make sure I'm still like, you know, getting 2 videos a week out, because I know that you guys really like to watch them, and I love editing them and, you know, filming them. So even if the midweek ones are like more of the easy vlogs, and then the weekend ones are, you know, a little bit more fun. So let me know if you're still enjoying these kind of, you know, days in the life, ride with us kind of videos. And I will see you on Saturday's video. I hope you have a lovely rest of your week, and I hope you take care, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!